The war had raged for years. Across the galaxy, planets were destroyed and entire civilizations fell before the relentless onslaught of the Xiphorian Empire. The Xiphorians, an advanced alien race, had superior technology, unmatched weapons, and devastating tactics. For decades, the forces of humanity fought a losing battle, unable to keep up with their extraterrestrial foes. But the humans had a secret weapon, one that had been kept hidden from the rest of the galaxy, even from most of humanity itself. In a secret facility buried deep beneath the surface of Earth, a program had been running for years. This was no ordinary project. It was the culmination of humanity's greatest scientific minds and military strategists. The goal was simple: to create the ultimate super soldier, one capable of turning the tide in the Galactic War. And they succeeded. The first super soldier, codenamed Alpha One, was created. His body was enhanced with cybernetic implants, nanotechnology, and DNA modifications that made him stronger, faster, and smarter than any human alive. His senses were heightened beyond human capability, and his reflexes were almost instantaneous. But it wasn't just his physical prowess that set him apart, it was his mind. Alpha One had been trained in every form of warfare imaginable, from hand-to-hand combat to complex strategies that would leave even the most seasoned generals in awe. When the Xiphorians launched their final assault, hoping to wipe out humanity once and for all, they had no idea what was coming. They were prepared for a long, drawn-out battle, one that would break human morale and leave them vulnerable. But they didn't expect the humans to have a secret weapon so powerful that it would change everything in a matter of hours. Alpha One was released from his containment pod just as the Xiphorian fleet entered Earth's orbit. The super soldier moved with purpose, his mind calculating every move, every possibility in the blink of an eye. He suited up in a high-tech armor that could withstand the most advanced weaponry, then boarded a fighter ship that had been customized for his abilities. The Xiphorian Empire had underestimated humanity, as they always did. They thought of humans as primitive creatures, weak and divided, easy to crush under the weight of their technological might. But they had never encountered anything like Alpha One. The first battle took place just outside Earth's atmosphere. The Xiphorian fleet, massive and imposing, hovered like a swarm of locusts. Hundreds of enemy ships launched their attacks, firing energy blasts at anything that moved. But Alpha One was faster than anything they had ever seen. With a single thought, he activated the fighter's weapon systems. Energy beams shot out, cutting through Xiphorian ships like they were paper. His movements were fluid, precise, and deadly. Each shot was a calculated strike, taking down one enemy vessel after another. In minutes, the once imposing fleet was reduced to rubble. The Xiphorians couldn't believe their eyes. They had sent their best ships, their most advanced war machines, and yet this one human soldier was decimating them at an alarming rate. Panic spread throughout the enemy ranks. They tried to regroup, to organize a counterattack, but Alpha One was always one step ahead. Meanwhile, on the ground, humanity's forces rallied. Alpha One had given them hope, and that was something the Xiphorians had never anticipated. The super soldier's victory in space had inspired humanity's military, and the tide of the war began to shift. With the Xiphorian fleet in disarray, the humans took the offensive. Cities that had once been destroyed were reclaimed, and lost territories were retaken in a matter of hours. Alpha One didn't stop there. His mission wasn't just to fight, it was to end the war. He infiltrated the heart of the Xiphorian command, a massive space station orbiting a distant planet. The station was the nerve center of their entire military operation. If it fell, so would the Xiphorian Empire. The station was heavily guarded, but to Alpha One, it was nothing more than a minor obstacle. He sliced through the guards, disarmed their most advanced weapons, and breached the core of the station with ease. His nanotechnology allowed him to hack into their systems, disabling their communications and weapon systems. The Xiphorians had no way of responding. Their fleet was falling apart, their command structure was shattered, and their soldiers were losing hope. As Alpha One reached the central control room, he planted the device that would send a signal to every Xiphorian ship, every base, and every soldier. The message was simple: surrender or face total destruction. the Scifian High Command on the other side of the galaxy saw the message and immediately recognized the gravity of the situation. Their fleet was scattered, their forces decimated, and their leadership had been neutralized. They had no choice but to comply. Within hours, the war was over. The once mighty Scifian Empire crumbled under the weight of one human soldier's efforts. The galaxy, which had been on the brink of destruction, was saved. Humanity had triumphed. The secret super soldier program had done what was thought impossible. It had ended the galactic war in a matter of hours, saving not just Earth but countless other civilizations caught in the crossfire. The story of Alpha One would be told for generations, not just as a tale of victory, but as a reminder to the galaxy: never underestimate humanity.